What's up, everybody? It's your boy Herc coming to you with another episode of Afterlife, where we talk about anything and everything that we feel like talking about today. Today's no different. We're going to reach in that bag of goodies, subjects, and material. We're going to pull one out, discuss it, dive right in. What do you say? Let's do it. So, today we're going to talk about the loudness of prison. And what I mean by that is, it's different than like the loudness of the streets or like your parents or like loved ones or like kids. Kids, it's kind of like that, but it's different or whatever. Like kids, nephews, nieces, stuff like that. Now we're getting into the area where it's like, okay, now it's, so if you were to get a bunch of kids together, you know, whether it's nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, whatever, and they start playing, they start going, you know, crazy, whatever, raising their voices, they're getting you to the point where you're like, you're about to say something like quiet down or whatever. So now continue that for about 10 to 12 hours, if not 14 hours a day, all day long, all day, for years, not just months, not just, it's like that day in, day out for years on years or whatever. How loud it actually gets is beyond me. Like, I am astounded at how loud it can get in prison sometimes. To hear how loud a human being can actually get, like, there's nothing like it. Especially like harming themselves or getting harmed or whatever, like that stuff right there is enough. Or even fights, or even like all the above activities in the penitentiary, like that stuff is just the loudest, the most crazy. You know, the other loudness of just people going by. See, I was at the beginning cell, so everybody went by my cell. I tried to get a cell that was way at the end to where like nobody went by my cell, but that wasn't gonna happen. So yeah, everybody went by my cell, and it just loud, obnoxious, yelling across the way. I mean, just completely like disregard for anybody's space or whatever. I remember one dude used to sweep his shit right in front of my door or whatever, and then yell across the way and then leave it right in front of my door. And I'm like, bro, wait, sweep all that nasty stuff out of my door. Like, what's wrong with you, man? And you're being loud as hell across the way? Like, come on now. But that just goes to show, like, people are just loud and obnoxious. I mean, I personally didn't get like that. Like, I did my time in peace, and I did my time away from a lot of that stuff. But being at the very first cell or whatever, like, you had everybody go past, so you heard everything under the sun. I mean, I'd be sitting there trying to sleep or whatever and just hear everything. I mean, everything. So, but that's the loudness in prison. It just gets loud. It gets obnoxious. It just, you barely ever sleep. And if you do sleep, you're sleeping with like one eye open, or like one eye kind of open. You're almost asleep, but you're not asleep. Like you're just at the cliff of about to be in total sleep, and that's where you stay. You never fully go asleep, and it's just, it sucks. It's the worst feeling in the world. Like you feel like you're about there and you're about to get that good sleep, and you're just there, and then you wake up like at 6, 7 in the morning. Now it's time for breakfast chow, and you're just like, oh fuck. But that's the loudness in prison. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hurt out.